If you want your kit ready and sorted for instant use, find out by staying tuned. In a previous video, I computerized my kit. Now I've collected all the fire kits together, and in doing so, found an extra one. So now I'm going to examine the kits and find out, is everything working? Is everything standardized? I know that some kits are different, and it's no good at all to get out in the field and expect to find a lighter where there is none. So having checked everything, I'm going to standardize some of the kits and get rid of the others. The first task was to combine the char cloth with the flint and steel tin. As I'm not proficient enough with flint and steel, it would be used for practice rather than put into a fire kit. Upon inspection, I realized that the now illegal Esbit fuel cubes would have to be replaced. Luckily, I had some Sol fire lighters with a good burn time. Esbit would be replaced with Sol fire lighters. The first thing to do was to be brutal. Empty every tin into one box so we could see what was there, discard what we didn't need and keep what we did. Second, see if the Sol fire tablets fitted in the square tin. Then put some gripper tape on the top lid of the round fire tin to make it easy to take off and on with gloved hands. Then ensure every tin had a second lid with a hole in it for making char cloth. In addition, the safety walk tape provides a striker for friction matches and also indicates to you which lid you need to pull off. This may save vital seconds in an emergency. For containers, I will use one square and one round container so they'll be fit for use in various scenarios. The next step is to fill the containers, but we'll prioritise. First of all, each device will have one new Bic lighter. It's more efficient than the El Cheapo ones, and it'll be sealed around the top so the plunger does not get depressed. It'll be done with string, which is easy to undo. Each kit will contain at least one Sol tinder cube, and then a fire steel. Matches are good. We'll put in at least 2 packets of storm matches. Each packet will be made of plastic. If one set gets wet, the other set will still be dry. Later, if there's any space, we'll add other items such as Vaselined makeup pads and other easy to light tinders. The tape and the hairband. The tape to keep things dry when it's in storage in the rucksack. Hairband to keep everything together in the tin when the tin's been opened and you're using it in the field. Once you've done all your checks, don't forget to update your recording system. Do it now before you forget. Today we use more electronic devices in the field than we used to, whether that be mobile phones, cameras or torches. All your devices and power sources need to be checked prior to field use. To make life a lot easier, get a battery tester. If your device does not work, then check the battery. Quite often that's the problem rather than the device. If you have a new battery and the device doesn't work, then it's time to repair the device or replace it. Wind up is also good, but again you need to pay attention to the instructions and keep them topped up. The worst option in my opinion is to have rechargeable. Once the charge runs out, in the field there's very little opportunity to recharge them other than using power banks. At home you need to do two things. Load your power bank and also find out how often you can charge your chosen devices from your power bank. Protect your batteries and your power banks when you take them out in the field. Use protective coverings and use waterproof bags. For recharging, solar panels may be a good option, but only if you're in a fixed campsite or you're moving through open country. If the country's close and the panel will get damaged, or the weather is bad, solar panels aren't such a good option in the field. And don't forget, rechargeable batteries have a finite life too. They can only be recharged so many times before they lose their efficiency. Check the use-by date and, more importantly, the physical state of your emergency rations. It might be a pain in the butt to sort your gear when you're tired and you get back. But if you do, it means you can find your kit in good order, ready to use in the right place when you need it, easily and fast. And as Benjamin Franklin said, a place for everything and everything in its place. A big thank you to everyone who watches, comments and hopefully subscribes. So get your kit organised, get it together, get out there, have some fun. Stay safe.